Hey guys, I'm Red, and this is LEGO set 10352, released in 2025 for $210 with 1,635 pieces, 7 beautiful minifigures. This is the Simpsons Krusty Burger. Now this is part of the LEGO Icons line, so Simpsons doesn't get its own theme yet, but hopefully we can wait on that. And I don't have the box, so a picture of it will be in the top left. And let's just get right in and look at the instructions. Starting off with the front of the instructions, of course, you get this blank white background here with all the little stuff with the set, except we're missing a couple minifigures here, which I think is interesting. And if we just flip inside really quick, like all special LEGO sets, you get a little introduction about the history of LEGO Simpsons. Pause and read that if you like. Get a picture of the Krusty Burger there. Flipping on this one, you get just more information with pictures of Farmer Krusty the Clown and just all types of different stuff. And then there's even more stuff to read about the LEGO Icons design team and about how creative they got. Starting off with our first minifigure is Bart Simpson, and he is our only non-exclusive minifigure to the set. So we have seen him in the Dimensions pack and the Simpsons house, and he has the same accessories, which just come with every single time, which is the slingshot. Now, even though we've seen the figure a couple times, it's still really impressive with his dual molded head, dual molded arms in the red and yellow, and actually tri-molded legs. If you look, it's a couple things of blue and yellow on the short legs, which I think is interesting. No back printing, so it's just a plain red shirt, but still looks pretty cool. Up next here is Lisa, and you might be thinking, this looks exactly the same as the one we saw in the Simpsons house. Nah. This is a little different. See, because this one actually comes with a saxophone, and her skirt actually has more points this time, so I guess that makes it unique. But the figure itself is mostly the same, other than that skirt piece we just talked about. Specially molded head. Got a little printing on the torso there with the pearls. Plain yellow arms. It's more of the same pearl printing on the back here. You do get the 15 pointed skirt. And then same thing as Bart, but this time in red. You get the 3 colors, the red, the yellow, and the red to finish off the short legs. So pretty cool once again. And rounding off the Simpsons family, obviously we're going to end it with Homer. And of course, like the other ones, does have a specially molded head, which always looks really cool. Dual molded arms in yellow and white, and his torso is a little bit different than the last time we saw him because he has a little stain right on the middle of his shirt, maybe from a rib bush or something. But it does have these light blue legs with no printing on them, and it just has the slightest amount of back printing. Up next here is Farmer Krusty the Clown, or maybe not Farmer Krusty the Clown, but he looks like it, so that's what I'm going to call him. He comes with this pitchfork here. Seen this accessory before, so nothing too special. But what is special about the figure is everything else. So you can see they didn't give Krusty his regular head. They actually molded a new one with a hat, and looks really cool, I think, with all the different colors. It just looks really cool. You got the red, you got the light blue, the slight off yellow, looks pretty cool. His light blue torso with his dark blue overalls also looks cool. Love the dual molded arms. Once again, just regular dark blue legs, so nothing special there. And then the overall printing continues on the back. And I really like this figure. Might be one of my favorites. Up next here is Police Officer Lou. He comes with this basic white coffee cup, which is always pretty cool to get. And then the figure itself is actually really, really impressive. I really love this figure. Especially molded head, of course, with all the different colors. You got his black hair, blue hat, a little bit of gold there to round us off. Again, dual molded arms. Always looks cool on the Simpsons figures. And then the torso is a little bit different than we saw before with Chief Wiggum, because there's no stain on it. And then you got the blue legs, and just a little bit of back printing with the belt and the collar there. So, really nothing too special, but the head and the arms kind of make up for it, I think. And up next is the squeaky voice teen. So, I think this is a really good figure. I really like this. His head, I think, is fantastic. And he comes with this mop, which is just a Lego mop. And then he comes with this fry cook hat. He has the dark tan hair. You can see a few red freckles there. He has a lime green uniform with a orange name tag. Again, dual molded arms in lime green and yellow. He has the lighter blue legs, which looks pretty cool. And then same thing, just a very little amount of back printing, but still very impressive figure. And last but definitely not least, this is Slideshow Bob. And this is a very, very good figure. I love his specially molded head. It just looks really nice with all his hair coming out like that. He does come with a pie, which you've seen many times before, so nothing too special there. Here's a lime green shirt with dual molded arms in lime and yellow. You can see a lighter blue legs and just the slightest amount of back printing once again, because all the budget went towards the heads, which I'm not going to complain about because they all look fantastic. So obviously, with a really nice lineup of minifigures, who comes out on top as the favorite of today? And I think the choice is really clear, or I guess not really clear, but it should be in the eyes of many. It's one of these four. It's too hard to pick a favorite for me, but as long as it's Farmer Krusty, Slideshow Bob, Squeaky Voice Teen, or Lou, I think you made a pretty good decision, because all four of these are really nice. These three, we've seen them before. Homer is just nothing too exciting there, but these four are both fantastic. So starting us off with one of the side builds, we have the Simpsons family car, but this time it's all decked out in Krusty the Clown. I think it's paint, maybe, or just maybe decals, but regardless, starting off on one of the sides here, to get two wheels, of course, and they are surrounded by these nice, I think those are turquoise wheel pieces. Get this 2x6 tile here with a sticker. So, stickers are always going to be a nuisance. On the front here, you do get a Krusty the Clown face and a bow tie as a grill. And you get a couple of turquoise pieces here to give Krusty his hair. On the hood, you get a few more stickers to add damage. You can see the side has really damaged over here using cheese slopes and this actual slope here. And of course this side is the same as the other side because it's a car, so it has to be mirrored. But you do get this lever as like a little antenna, so I guess bonus points. And on the back, there's nothing really too special. There's headlights, slopes to give it more detail, and then there's a little bit of a trunk that's connected by a hinge. So I guess I don't think you can really fit anything in there. Like maybe you can fit Bart's slingshot, but that's about it. But on the inside here, you can see there's a few seats, maybe just one or two, but I think we can squeeze 3 minifigures in there. There is a gray steering wheel and a gray lever as a stick shift. So I guess this bonus details. Okay, so comfortably you can get 2 minifigures in there, but I managed to get 3 just because Lisa and Bart have the shorter legs, so they only take up 2 studs instead of Homer that takes up 4 because of his bigger legs. But I mean, that gives us a nice visual there. And our second side build is this Krusty Burger sign. So starting off up here, you do get more of these turquoise colored plates to make up Krusty the Clown's hair. You do get this yellow tiles to make up his face. And you get 4 stickers to make up all the details like his eyes and his mouth. You have the red ball piece there to make up his nose. And you can see these white tiles here on the ends are to make it look like he's holding the Krusty Burger with more 2x6 plates and stickers. And then if we move all the way down, you can see it's on a 6x8 base plate with a 1x3 sticker that says out for the drive-through. And this is all connected with a weird 2x4 Technic brick, so that's pretty cool. And then the back is really nothing special because we wouldn't look at this anyway, realistically. And finally, here is the Krusty Burger itself. And starting off with the outside, you can see the doors are lined with orange 1 by tile, 1 by 2, and 1 by 6. And then there's a lavender door with some glass doors there. And then a sticker that says over 12 served, and they're open 24 hours. Just to the right of that, we get a orange and white trash can with a Krusty the Clown logo on it. Moving more towards the right, you get the in sticker for the drive-thru. Get all these lavender windows here, which are really good to get. And then just different bushes and greenery to make up the outside. On the left side here, there's kind of a lot going on, but starting off over here, you can see the door that says Meat Like Byproduct Delivery Entrance, which I think is kind of funny. You get a shovel for the grease trap and this is where you can have Homer and Bart going to sell all of the excess grease from the Krusty Burger to make literal sense. And just to the right of that, you get the Krusty Burger drive-thru sign. So you get another sticker of Krusty's face and more of these turquoise things here. A couple more 1 by tile to make up his fingers. And then just some basic snot techniques there to make it like he's holding the sign. You get 4 stickers in total here. You get one that says Krusty Burger. You get 2 for the menus. And then one that says place order here with the 2 vents that make up the speaker. And last but not least, for the outside, you do get a pretty big sticker here that says vote Sideshow Bob for mayor. You get a thing that says vote Rake, and then El Barto has tagged the wall, which weirdly looks dark tan instead of this regular tan. And then you get a missing sign of the Krusty Burglar, so that's pretty cool. Starting off with the roof here, it is just on the mainly 16 by 16 base plate, but in total it's 18 by 20, so pretty big area, I think. You get a AC unit just in the corner there, and then a little hatch which you can open and close to take a look up into the inside. But realistically, you just want to grab the AC unit and take it all off, just like that. And you might have noticed these hinges all the way around the outside. That's because the main feature of this set is that you can just open it. If I can figure it out, you can open it just like that. There's 3 hinges. I guess just the 2, but yeah, there you go. 3 different areas of the Krusty Burger. So if we come through our back door, you can see there's a dolly here with a yellow storage crate on it and a 1 by 1 clear blue tile. Do get a couple fridges just next to that with Krusty Burger coleslaw, which expired 30 years ago. And then just next to that is the ice cream machine in blue, which is probably out of order, just like McDonald's and all other fast food places you go. On the floor here, there are some light blue tile and a couple jumpers here in that interesting color. There's a workstation here, which is missing a 2x4 double jumper, so pretty hard find because it came in this one and in a few other sets, but I don't have any other sets. But anyway, over here is our main workstation here. Get a big vent there on the ceiling. You get the 1 by 1 printed tile there with a vent piece next to the fryer, and it has the Wolverine claws in gold, which is really interesting. You get the Derek Industrial Grill here, which has a sticker on it, and uses these vent pieces as the grill, because fucking obviously. And there's a fork there. But in this case, I guess it's supposed to act like a spatula. But, you know. Just in front of that is our main station here. So we get 2 registers. One that says 615. And I guess they scanned Maggie on the other one. And just to the right of that is our counter. So there are 2 burgers on there, ready to be served. And the menu here has 3 stickers. So, get welcome to Krusty Burger. You get these surprisingly cheap, but really horrible to eat food with 5% less fat. And I think it does look really cool when you have somebody behind the counter, because it's just the perfect height where they're not too short and they're not too tall. Up next here is the dining room, and why don't we start over here in the Krusty Kid Zone with another sticker of Krusty's face and the 1x6 sticker of the Krusty Kid Zone. Get all those ball pieces in different colors like lime green, very light green, pink, and blue. So I think it looks pretty cool. On the floor here, you have these light purple and very light blue tiles here, which some of those are plates in the floor, so we can place our table and chairs with red chairs, and again, these light orange. I'm not even sure what color that is, to be honest. I feel like it's light orange, but anyway, one of them has a drink on it, and then the other one has the ribwich, using the roller skate pieces, and a bucket of fries with, again, the gold Wolverine claws in gold. And just behind those is another table with a booth this time, so they use the ingot pieces in red, and then they use a few pieces to get that curve in there, which looks pretty nice. And then the 4 windows we talked about in the beginning, they all actually do open, just in case you want to get a little fresh air into this disgusting restaurant. You do get a really nasty trash can that has a little stain on it there. And then you get some condiments also on the trash can. Moving on to our last section, you can see this is the bathroom door, which has the bathroom sticker on it. You can see there's a Ribwich ad, and then the Krusty Borg notice board. So that's pretty cool. Might be kind of hard to see, but inside the bathroom there is a vent. There's a sink, which has overflowed, and a really basic Lego toilet with a empty toilet paper thing. So sorry if this is a weird angle, but that's really the best I can do. And there is a sticker there with a mirror, and it's a sticker that says employees must wash hands before going to work. And the mirror is actually broken, so look at that. And here is the drive-through window, so the other side of the kitchen, with our window obviously there. Get the next order of 700 Krusty burgers, so good luck. Get a microwave there with the 1x1 printed piece, or calculator piece, or a printed tile, or whatever you want to call it. Get a drink dispenser here, which has Buzz Cola, Diet Buzz, and Buzz Lemon, using 3 different colors of tap pieces. I don't know if I did this or it was Lego, but for some reason yellow is over there instead of a lemon, but whatever. And there's this interesting lime green thing here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I thought it was part of the grill, but it doesn't really look like it matches. So if anybody can tell me what that is, please. I'm really curious, actually. And one thing I did miss in the dining room was the Mother Nature burger with Farmer Krusty on it, or actually Mother Nature Krusty is his official name, so there you go. So there you go, that's really all I have to say about this amazing Lego Simpsons set. They killed it, as always. Maybe a little bit overpriced, but I guess we can't really control that now, can we? I guess the licensing is expensive, and minifigure molds, or so all this different stuff coming into making that price spike up, but I guess that's just the times we live in. But regarding the price, minifigures I think look amazing, and of course it's really nice to get a official Lego Krusty burger, because we got the Quickie Mart, we got the house. Now they just need to make a Moe's Tavern, the school, or maybe a Springfield Police Department. I wouldn't really be upset about that. But what do you guys think about this Lego Icons set after I just killed Bart Simpson? But most importantly, what do you guys think about this amazing Lego Icons set? Why don't you leave a comment down below and let me know. And while you're down there, hit like, subscribe. Super easy. It's free. You already know what to do. I don't have to tell you. And I hope you stay tuned to my next video. I don't know what we're doing yet, but it'll be something really, really cool.